Hey folks, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day today. Cool breeze. Sun was out for a while, but hey, just another day. Hey, I want to say something very personal for me, and it's something that is very important also. Everybody has a voice. Everybody has a way to express themselves in this world, no matter what you do. Writing, talking, singing, whatever you want. For a lot of Americans, no matter what you believe in, you don't like somebody's views or whatever, you have the right to express it for no reason, for whatever reason, for any stupid reason, whatever you want. I've always believed in two things my family taught me. And it is very important. First, you need to respect yourself. You can't do anything else if you don't respect who you are as a person. Second, respect the people around you. Even the stupid ones, even the crazy ones, even the whatever type of person. But when it comes to someone's opinion, everybody has a different status. Everybody has a different experience. Everybody has a different point of view. What really is important to me, and it's something that has become a daily occurrence in this country, is that everybody has opinions. Everybody has an idea. But it's how we don't resolve those ideas because passion turns to violence, passion turns into attacks, passion, whatever you want to call it, turns to turmoil. What really is significant for everyone to understand is that we become so focused on fear and anger and frustration and everything else in between. No one is talking about the realization of the situation. Somebody once said, if you take away all the bull and you take all the S word out of it, you have people who have the same passion, who have the same dreams, who have the same fear, the same doubts, the same everything. In the last few years, I noticed a lot of people barking and shouting about certain things that they don't even understand why they're doing it because they're following the crowd. And it's psychological. It's the dynamic of how one group of people can accelerate doubts and fears and anger and frustration because that's how we're built as people. But what really is fundamentally easy to do can become something that's dangerous and become hard to even accomplish. If you take away all our anger and frustration in this world, in this country, you might be surprised it starts with one person who can create a dilemma, who can create that quick strike fear and hate that becomes an occurrence that rolls down the hill and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Why am I saying this? It's very simple. Watching the news, I hear all these people anger at each other. But you think about it, who benefits on all of those frustration, all those angers, all those fear, all those assembly of doubts? Somebody's going to make somebody's making something out of it, and somebody's going to get something out of it in the end. Somebody's going to get some kind of benefit out of the entire frustration and anger. And often, it's not the person on the left, it's not the person on the right, it's the person somewhere in the back, somewhere hiding themselves. Because that's the problem we've become. We don't listen to the person in front of us. We don't listen to the person on the left, on the right of us. No one listens to the people in the back. But we seem to have an idea that we need to listen to somebody we don't even see. Fear, doubt are key points that becomes a frustration for everyone. We'll never make we'll never meet in the middle. I already know that. I've done this for years. the reality is that we all have the same thing in common, but we don't see it because those ingrained prejudice and hate and fear is present. And when you have somebody who's able to ignite those fear, hate, and whatever, they accomplish their goal. And we both, and you and I and everybody else, we lose. We continue to fight, we continue to hate, we continue to fear each other. But somebody's making something out of it and dealing with it in their way, and they're making some kind of money somewhere, or they're dealing with something that they're making it fundamentally better for them at the cost of other people. Think about what you do. Think about what we all do. Sometimes the fundamental doubts that you and I have are not doubts, it's real. But unless we cooperate, we're going to have somebody making the decision for us. And sometimes the decision you and I make has nothing to do with it because we gave that power to decide to someone else. The point of the story, folks, you might hate the person on the left, the right, whatever, but have you ever talked to that person? Have you ever found out why they hate each other? Conversation based on reality is truth. The problem is no one wants to do that, because if you start talking to each other, we gain power, we gain strength, we gain understanding. How hard is that to think about? And why are people so scared to talk to the guy in front of you? A large portion of this country, they don't want to fight. They're made to fight because conflicts can become a dangerous tool for someone. Unless you're willing and you know how to diffuse a problem will ignite into a bigger problem that can create a bigger problem. And that big problem can become dangerous to someone. So think about it. Before we all argue about everything, before you and I fight about some kind of opinion, you can have your own opinion. But do me a favor. Talk to the guy next to you before you say something, because sometimes you both have the same ideas. Different perspective, but the same ideas. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. If not, I hope you guys have a nice day. Here's reality, folks. Just become the person you are by believing in your strength, in your faith, in yourself, in your God, in your value. But foremost, have faith that you can help each other make a better world for you, for me, and everyone, and our children. Is that hard to do? I'm just asking. You guys take care, stay safe, and of course, keep smiling.